What's up, fam? Extraordinary Life with Elijah. And this week, Dawn is my extra and I am the ordinary. This last week, we traveled back to Dayton, Ohio to visit my wife's family and got to spend 7 days there. My hope was to be able to do my videos from Ohio, but wound up trying to do my videos 3 times and was distracted through all of them. Likewise, today I've attempted to make my videos twice. It just seems like there's just chaos all around. So interesting to press into the reality of this week's video, which is in regards to distractions. As I was back in Ohio, spending time with my father-in-law, Don, I was sharing with him some of the insights that I've learned in regards to distraction. I was asking Azriela to explain to him what a distraction was. I told her during lunch, honey, don't get distracted. And he had said, distracted? Do we know what distraction is? Absolutely. Azriel, tell Papa what a distraction is, which she did. And then we drew out of the fact that distractions, our definition comes out of the story of Mary and Martha and how Jesus addressed Martha and said that she was distracted by many good things. So I shared the insight with my father-in-law, Don, and said that distractions are robbed focus and that the most powerful distractions come from good things. That's what makes them so powerful, to unweight proper focus to an improper focus because of the goodness of the thing that's distracting us. After he had heard my insights on the passage with Mary, Martha, and Jesus, he added to it such a beautiful new insight. So wonderful that he said, beyond then the distraction of Martha, that her distraction also led to disillusionment. In the passage, it says that Martha was distracted by many things and became frustrated, came to Jesus, and that her first words to Jesus are, Jesus, don't you care? I thought it was so beautiful to add that new level of understanding of distractions, that distractions lived in long enough lead to disillusionment with the person of Jesus. As I've ran through that in my own life and just this process of attempting to record this video now 5 times, that it can become very disillusioning, and I've found myself getting discouraged and saying, Jesus, don't you care? I want to make these videos and be faithful to press forward into extraordinary life and everything that you have for me to do in them, but I just can't seem to catch a break here. Could you please just break through and get me some help? Which is why it was so beautiful waking up this morning back in my own bed, feeling so rested. Don and Marlene, my parents-in-law, very graciously gave us their master bedroom to sleep in, and it was very comfortable, but there's nothing like sleeping in your own bed in your own house. I laid down after having gotten back after a very long day of travel with 3 little kids on planes, crashed in my bed last night, and this morning woke up just feeling so good. It became this ordinary moment of waking up that was fraught with extra meaning. As we venture away from this place of home that's to be at the feet of Jesus, where Mary was resting, and we venture out into good things, but things that distract us. They rob our focus from the place where we're to be at home, at the feet of Jesus. That in that space, when we try to run out the race marked out for us, live out of the grace that God has given us, that very often it's very difficult because we've been pulled outside of our lane, the place where we're to thrive. As I tried to press into my videos back in Ohio, which was a good thing, I wanted to do it, and it just kept getting frustrated, and it was just distraction upon distraction upon distraction. I just started to get more and more disheartened and disillusioned, and found my prayers saying, Jesus, don't you care? I'm trying to do this and I can't break through. What is going on? But in waking up here back at home, rested and refreshed, it's like, you do care. I was robbing myself of energy. When Martha comes to Jesus and says, Jesus, don't you care? Tell my sister to come and help me. Jesus said, Martha, Martha, you're distracted by many things, but Mary has chosen the best thing, the one thing, and it will not be taken from her. When we press into the invitation of Jesus to come to him and to learn from him, for he is gentle and humble in heart, and that we'll find rest for our souls. Come to me, you who are weary and burdened, and you will find rest. That when we come and we sit before gentle, meek Jesus to learn from him, and that we set our focus on pursuing God's kingdom and his righteousness, all things are added to us. All energy, all refreshment, all encouragement, all blessing, all goodness. And not only so, but we have the protection of Jesus that he says, you have chosen the one thing that is necessary, the best thing that brings all things, and I will not allow it to be taken from you. So when we chase after good things, and we become distracted by them, there's nothing wrong with them per se, but we place an overemphasis of focus on them. It draws us away from our place of rest, home at the feet of Jesus. And in our distraction, with our robbed focus, it's there that we become disillusioned. We begin beseeching Jesus to send us help, to send us energy out of a place where we're disillusioned with his goodness and we're accusing him of not caring. So my encouragement to you out of my own silliness, out of my own error, that you would ask the Holy Spirit to search your life, to search you to see if there be any offensive way in you, and then to lead you in the ways everlasting. To ask him, are there areas of my life where I've been distracted by good things, but in allowing myself to be distracted and allowing myself to be robbed of my energy, robbed of my presence and learning and insight with Jesus, that now I'm disillusioned? Well, is your disillusionment a result of being distracted and not sitting at the feet of Jesus? That you're giving yourself to things that are lesser, and therefore you're allowing yourself to be robbed. Speaking out of confession, not out of criticism. But in that place, my invitation to you is that if you are in that space where you're feeling tired and beset by all of the things that you have to do, don't worry about it. Go to Jesus and tell him exactly how you feel. Bless him with the worship of spirit and truth and speaking your heart to him. And if you're out of line, if you're in error, our gentle shepherd will correct you and invite you back into your effectiveness at home, resting at his feet. If you subscribe to what I'm doing, hit the button, hit it, and then get it. Hit the bell as well so you get notified with the new content. And if you love this video, you didn't just like it, hit the thumbs down button. Pray blessings on our lives together. I love you guys lots, and I will see you in the next video.